There are certain British words that every British person uses every day. But what are they? In this video, I'm going to show you 7 proper British words that you don't learn unless you go to England. I'm also going to show you the world around me and teach you English using it. For example, this is a cat. I'm stroking the cat. On top of that, I'm going to hide a secret British word within this video, and it's going to appear in many different contexts. So see if you can spot it before I tell you at the end. Whoops. Dropped my tea. Speaking of tea, another very common British thing is a cup of tea, which we would commonly call a cuppa. Now, a cuppa can be coffee or tea, but it's more common that it's tea. And it comes from a cup of tea, which got shortened to cup-a tea, which now got shortened even more to cuppa. A cuppa, a proper British cuppa. Now, let's make one. But first, I need to ask my friends, because it's good to be polite in England. All right, Tree.
All right, Jay.
Fancy a cuppa?
2 sugars. No, 3. Actually, I'm a tree, I don't care.
Hey up, Tree.
Hey up, Jay!
Shall I pop the kettle on?
Do birds live in my branches? Yes. Pop that kettle on.
Pop. Now I'm going to brew the tea, which is to pour the boiling water from the kettle into the mug. And to brew is to let that tea bag infuse inside the mug for the flavors to develop. Now, I'll tell you what I fancy. While I wait for this tea to brew, I fancy a cheeky biscuit. Bickies. So these are McVitie's digestive biscuits, and they are very British. McVitie's were invented in 1892 because apparently they helped with digestion. Turns out that they don't help with digestion, but the name stuck, and now nobody cares. The next step when having a cup of tea in England is to dunk your biscuit. A cheeky dunk. Now, I've been using the word cheeky a lot. What does it mean? Cheeky means doing something slightly indulgent that maybe you shouldn't do. Perhaps you would use it with food, a cheeky biscuit. You might use it with a drink, a cheeky Coke. Or you might use it with a spontaneous decision, a cheeky detour. I might say to my friend, fancy a cheeky pint? And my friend might say,
Go on then, just a cheeky one.
now guys, later on, in about 1 hour, I'm going on a boat ride to the place where King Kong, the movie, was filmed. And I need to book my tickets. So, oh, sugar. Gutted, man. My screen has just cracked. You can see the crack across the screen. Gutted. Oh, gutted. Gutted means deeply disappointed, devastated. It's that gut feeling you get when something goes wrong. Oh man, Tree, I am gutted.
Don't worry, Jay. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. In every bad situation, there's a positive side. That's a nice way of looking at it. Speaking of that, let's look for some new words. She's licking her kittens. She's licking them to clean them. And we have here a cat and 2 kittens. Kittens are baby cats. Early this morning, these 2 kittens were playing with each other. They were play fighting, pouncing on one another. It was very funny, very cute, and a very good way to start the morning. I'm not gutted anymore. Now I've played with this kitten, I'm sweaty, but I'm feeling much better. In fact, I'm starting to feel tingly. starting to feel excited. I'm very excited. I am buzzing. Why am I buzzing? Because later I'm going on a boat ride. In fact, very soon I'm going on a boat ride. I'm buzzing, I'm excited. All right, we're ready. Take off the tote bag. That's a tote bag. And put on my very fashionable life jacket. This is neon orange. Neon is like a bright version of a color. And this is going to help me stay afloat if I fall in the water, which hopefully I don't because Chang behind the camera is holding a very expensive camera. These are the straps or the buckles, and I'm clipping them. It's very hot, it's very sweaty, but I'm buzzing. Say hello. It's Uncle Lee from London. Remember me? This is very peaceful. So we're traveling again through the rivers, the rice fields, the mountains in Ninh Binh, in Vietnam, northern Vietnam. And this is where they filmed King Kong, the film with the big gorilla, Peter Jackson's film. They filmed that here, or at least a part of that. And you can see why, because it looks otherworldly. Otherworldly meaning of another world. It looks alien. It looks like a landscape that could be on another planet. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever seen any landscapes like this? What is the most phenomenal, spectacular, otherworldly landscape that you have witnessed in your lives? Let me know in the comments. So we are moving forward on the water. We are rowing on the water. And this is an oar. She is using the oar to row. And the texture of this rock is a bit sharp. We might say jagged or rugged. There is a lady wearing a non-la riding a bicycle along the edge of the river. Around me there are giant limestone mountains with trees on the edge of them. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's hot, isn't it? I just use the words innit, which you might hear British people use all the time. And innit is a combination of isn't it, innit. And we use it as like a tag question. So it's nice, innit? Means it's nice. Wouldn't you agree? I would also use innit to agree with someone. If someone says this is gorgeous, I would say innit. Like, isn't it? Yes, it is, basically. I agree with you. That is proper British, innit? Okay, now we are heading into a cave. Right, guys, it's about to get dark. Now we're going into a cave. Flip you around so you can see. Have you ever been in a cave before? Nice, innit? That was good. So inside this cave, there is a cool breeze. A breeze is a light wind, and cool is the opposite of warm. So cool can also mean good, nice, but in the context of weather and temperature, cool means quite cold, nicely cold. It feels like a pleasant adjective. There's a cool breeze. Now I need to watch I don't bang my head. Right, now we're getting out of the boat and going on to the land. We've just taken a short rest, a 5-minute break before we get back on the boat. And we're walking around these gardens. There are flowers either side of the path and giant mountains surrounding us. I actually feel very small in this landscape. It's pretty colossal, pretty huge, pretty giant. So now we're walking over a creaky bridge. Can you hear the creak? That sound is called creaking, and it's associated with horror films. A creaking wooden bridge. Hopefully it doesn't collapse and fall. Oh my goodness. I'm lost for words, honestly. So the final English word of the day is cheers. Clink. Now, normally you might know cheers as the word that you use when you clink the glasses together. That's one use. Another use is to say thank you. Cheers, mate, means thanks, my friend. And the final lesser known use is saying goodbye. Cheers. Cheers. See you later. Now, it's not goodbye, it's just cheers, see you later. I'm gonna get back on this boat, we're gonna get back to land, and after that, I'm gonna reveal the hidden word that I've been sprinkling throughout this video. So, stick around. Oh, a proper British day. Proper good, that, innit? That is the secret word that I've been sprinkling throughout this video, the word proper. And it's an intensifier. It can be substituted with very, really, or incredibly. That is proper British. Now, if you want to practice with all the words you learned in this video, then you can do that on sproutlanguage.com. You can practice speaking with JI, which is an AI version of me, and he understands all of the context in this video, so you can speak with him to put what you learned into practice. That is proper good. I'll see you there. Nice, isn't it?